Are you a skinny guy that no matter how much you eat and no matter how hard you hit your workouts, you just can't seem to gain any muscle? Well, I used to be just like you, so I have a very good idea of what your problem is. So let's get it solved right now and get you moving forward. What's up? It's Jordan from Zero to Hero Muscle. ZeroToHeroMuscle.com, and today I'm going to help you tackle your biggest muscle building obstacles and help you figure out what you're doing wrong with your diet and your workout so you can really start making some serious strides in your transformation. And I'm going to warn you, a lot of the stuff you hear from me today is going to go against what you've probably been advised to do in the past. And you're free to take that however you'd like. But understand, if what you've been told in the past actually worked, you wouldn't be sitting in front of your computer listening to me right now. You'd be out showing off that impressive physique you've built. So just for the sake of this video, take off your "I already know that" hat, because I really don't care what you know. I'm interested in what action you take. Cool? Cool. This is something I'm extremely passionate about because I've lived this. I was a hard gainer. I've lived the skinny guy life. I know what you're suffering through. So let's get into it. Why are you such a hard gainer? Why can't you build muscle? What are you doing wrong? Well, first off, like I just mentioned, I can tell you that you are getting bad advice. Horrible advice. How do I know this? Because I've been given the same bad advice when I was in your position. And what is it? If you want to get big, you got to eat big, right? That's what you've been told. That's what I was told. It's the absolute worst piece of advice out there for you as a hard gainer. There's usually more BS sprinkled in, like, you don't have to worry about what you eat either, as long as you eat this many calories. That's all that matters. Don't worry if you get a little fat. You're supposed to. Listen, man, that is crap advice. And if you listen to it, you know what you're gonna get? Crap. Crap results. If you want a more impressive physique, you're going to need more impressive nutrition. It's that simple. And a lot of guys completely overlook their diet because they turn to supplements and think that supplements are going to be their savior. They're not. They're not going to help you. It all starts with proper nutrition. And of course, your diet is just one part of the equation. The other is your training. So what's the other piece of bad advice you're probably hearing? You got to be in the gym or doing your workout minimum 2 hours. And if you're not a major wimp, you'll do it for 3, right? Appropriate workout time is one of the biggest misconceptions about fitness. People think you have to live in the gym in order to build and maintain an impressive physique, but it's not true. It doesn't take 3 hours, it doesn't even take 2 hours. It doesn't even take 1 hour, man. Your muscle building training should be structured into a routine lasting just 45 minutes or less. 30 to 45 minutes. That's all it takes. Surprising? The thing is, you need to understand that you can train hard or you can train long, but you can't do both. Not naturally, anyway. So if you can't train long and hard, then you better be training hard. If you can't finish your routine in 45 minutes, then it's either oversaturated with too many exercises or you're wasting time in between sets and goofing off. Either way, you gotta fix it. You gotta fix it. Just by re-educating and retraining yourself to approach these two things differently, your diet and your workouts will have a tremendous effect on the quality of your results. The main problem with these two pieces of trash advice, eat big to get big and work out longer, is that they both demand you to do the most stupidest thing you could possibly do. Put quantity over quality. Quantity should never be above quality. More is not better. Not in this case. Understand that there's a minimum effective dose for everything. There's a minimum effective dose for your medicine, a minimum effective dose of sun exposure to tan your skin. There's a minimum effective dose for everything. What happens if you take too much medicine? You'll get worse instead of better. If you get too much sun, you burn instead of tan. So it shouldn't be all that hard to comprehend that there's a minimum effective dose for muscle building either. What happens if you eat too much? You don't have to eat big to get big. If you eat big, you will get big, just not the good kind of big, the fat kind of big. I've been there, and trust me, it's just like Planet Fitness. It's a place you never want to go. You don't have to eat big. You only have to eat enough. And you don't have to eat bland foods either. But you've got to have a proper balance in your nutrition. It's really that simple. What happens if you work out too long? You're going to end up not building any muscle. You might even lose some. You don't have to train extremely long. You're not looking to annihilate. You're only looking to stimulate. Keep your workout simple. Do what you need to do and be done with it. It's that easy, man. Establish the base of quality. Quality over quantity. Once you establish that quality, when you start hitting a wall and you see your progress coming to a halt, only then should you consider increasing the quantity. Quality must always come before quantity. I can't stress it enough. You'll see that it's all a gradual process, and I guarantee you, you're gonna start to see some muscle gains. You've got the game plan, now it's time to go out there and execute. If you enjoyed what you just learned in this free training video, make sure you reserve your copy of my audio training course, Zero to Hero, the Muscle Building Blueprint for Skinny Guys. Just click the link on your screen, enter your email, and you will be all set for the next release date. It only takes a few seconds, so do that right now, and I will see you in the next training video. Until then, peace be with you.